Hey guys, welcome back to Cruise Blog. This is Allie, and today we're going to be talking about 5 big changes that you should know about coming to Norwegian Cruise Line in 2023. Let's get into it. Norwegian Cruise Line has big changes coming in 2023. Norwegian is poised to have a very busy and exciting year with some of its most recent developments. Notably, a new ship for Norwegian Cruise Line is sure to make big waves in the cruise industry when it debuts this summer, as well as big changes to stateroom services, gratuity costs, and a big alteration to Norwegian's muster drill. Let's explore what 2023 has in store for Norwegian Cruise Line. Number 1, debut of a new ship, Norwegian Viva. Norwegian Cruise Line's newest ship, the Norwegian Viva, is currently scheduled to be launched in August 2023 from Civitavecchia, Italy. The debut of this brand new ship is exciting and is sure to bring even more innovation and adventure to the cruise line's Prima class of ships. This will be the second ship in Norwegian's new Prima class, following the Norwegian Prima, which made its debut last year. Once it's completed, the Norwegian Viva will be able to accommodate up to 3,200 guests at full capacity. The ship will measure 965 feet in length and weigh about 142,000 gross tons. The ship will consist of 20 decks with 5 complimentary dining venues and 8 specialty dining restaurants. The Viva will also feature exciting thrills such as the large Viva Speedway and a 10-deck dry slide. These innovations were seen first on Norwegian Cruise Line's Prima class, the Norwegian Prima, and they're sure to be just as wonderful on the Norwegian Viva. Guests interested in sailing on the maiden voyage of the Norwegian Viva are in luck, as there are still openings for several of the sailings in August 2023. The second change coming to Norwegian is an increase in gratuities. Beginning January 1st, 2023, Norwegian Cruise Line will be increasing their onboard gratuities to $20 per day per person. Previously on board, gratuities were set at $16 per person per day. Additionally, guests who are staying in suite category staterooms will now be automatically charged gratuities of $25 per person per day. This is up from the $20 per person previously that suite guests have been paying up until now. Gratuities are automatically applied to every cruise line passenger's final bill at the end of their sailing. While this cost is technically optional, it is highly recommended. All of the gratuities that guests pay go directly to their hardworking staff and crew members on board who make the passenger's cruise vacation so wonderful. Number 3 is a change to Norwegian's transatlantic itineraries. Recently, there have been major changes to transatlantic sailings for Norwegian Cruise Line's newest ship, the Norwegian Viva. The ship is currently scheduled to begin its first Atlantic Ocean crossing on November 16, 2023, departing from Lisbon, Portugal. Originally, the Viva was set to visit 2 ports of call in Portugal with 4 days at sea. The itinerary has now been changed to visiting just 1 Portuguese port and now spending 5 days at sea. Originally, the Norwegian Viva was scheduled to visit Bermuda on November 25th and then arrive in New York on November 27th. Now that the ship has been rescheduled to visiting 2 Caribbean destinations, including St. Thomas and Puerto Plata. These stops will now be made on November 24th and November 25th. Once the ship arrives in the Caribbean, it will now finish its voyage in Miami instead of New York on November 27th. It's likely that many of the guests currently booked on this late 2023 itinerary will need to make travel arrangements to accommodate this new change in the schedule. There has currently been no explanation as to why this major change took place. It's likely that Norwegian Viva will be making its way to specific ports for special events, such as its official naming ceremony. Number 4 is service cuts and changes. Norwegian Cruise Line plans to cut back on room cleaning services across its fleet in 2023. Some of the changes include eliminating the positions of junior stateroom steward and stateroom steward titles. The changes will now mean that any crew member who assists in cleaning and maintaining staterooms will be called stateroom attendants. Norwegian felt that the elimination of these positions will be phased out over time, allowing stateroom stewards to complete their current contract. The junior stateroom stewards on board will be promoted to stateroom attendants on dates according to the implementation dates of this new structure. The change does potentially mean that there could be less crew members available to help clean and maintain staterooms. Another large change is the change in services that will be provided in regards to stateroom cleaning and maintenance. Over the last 2 years, the collective hospitality industry has evolved tremendously. From airlines, hotels, and cruise lines, a new travel environment has emerged with renewed preferences in all aspects of the guest travel experience and sustainability. This is on stage more than ever before and will continue to play a crucial role in all business practices now and in the future. Norwegian felt that after the recent developments over the pandemic, that guests have a changed preference in how they want to enjoy their vacation, and Norwegian felt that changing the business practices would be the best process moving forward. Number 5, Norwegian Cruise Line returns to traditional muster drill. This week, Norwegian Cruise Line reached out to travel agents and various partner agencies to announce that Norwegian will be returning to the traditional muster drills on board their vessels. Prior to the announcement, guests have been able to complete a vast majority of their required muster drill online through a simplified e-version muster drill. Guests were able to watch videos and conduct most of the mandatory drill prior to check-in. While guests were still required to physically visit their assigned muster station, passengers were able to do this at a relatively leisure pace on their embarkation day. Effective immediately, the online simplified muster drill system will end for Norwegian Cruise Line. Norwegian said, "The safety of our guests and crew members is our number one priority. We continuously evaluate our procedures for providing detailed instructions on safety and security measures to our guests, and as such have made the decision to reinstate synchronized muster drills on embarkation day across all vessels in the fleet." Norwegian said that the policy will go into effect immediately upon each vessel's next embarkation day. Returning to the old system likely means that there will be more time devoted to the check-in process for guests before they can go about their day enjoying the ship and their vacation. In conclusion, Norwegian Cruise Line has several large developments and changes that are planned in 2023. The year is set up to be very exciting for the cruise line as they expand and improve to new heights. Most notably, the introduction of the second ship in the Prima class, the Norwegian Viva, will be a wonderful opportunity to see the latest and greatest that this cruise line has to offer. Keep checking back to Cruise Blog so that you can see all the latest on Norwegian Cruise Line, along with changes to other cruise lines that you can expect to see in 2023. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified every time we have a new video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Happy cruising.